All right, we've talked about this before, but here in Ontario, we're still locked down for at least another 2 weeks. So how have I been sourcing? Well, I haven't been sourcing a lot, but when I do, I usually use Facebook and Facebook Marketplace. So basically I wake up in the morning and just kind of look for good deals. You know, sometimes I find stuff that's good for me personally, and sometimes I find stuff to flip online. And you know, the odd time I even find stuff cheap enough in Facebook Marketplace that I can clean it up, take better pictures, and reflip it on Facebook Marketplace. But let me just show you a few things I've been flipping this week. All right, so this was a great one. I picked up this Nintendo 3DS for just $100 and then flipped it in about 3 hours on eBay for $298. I probably could have got more for this. Some of the sealed ones were going for $7. Some in similar conditions were going for about, I think, like $350-ish. If I just look down here, okay, so here's some sold comps of ones that I looked at prior to listing. You know, and I was basically kind of just looking for a quick sale, so I put it up at around 300 bucks. So sold it really quick. Definitely probably could have sold it for more. Should have probably sold it for more, but I was just looking for a quick flip. Part of that deal too is I think I got Pokemon Moon, which I think is still worth 30 bucks or so plus shipping. And then Lego Indiana Jones, not a great title for 3DS, but it still will sell for around $10 to $15. So I'll take that, and that will sell eventually. And okay, so now I also picked up this VCR. Now this is it right here, is a Soulcomp for about $50. Bought this for about $5 locally. It's in pretty decent shape. Model number W22. Just a 4-head VHS player, right? Nothing fancy, but you know, for $5, I'm gonna probably sell it for about 50. Can't really go wrong there. Good local pickup. VCRs are pretty easy to find. The combo's not so easy, but a good brand like Toshiba, you know, be on the lookout for those. Now I also picked up this yesterday. It is a vintage stereo receiver, Niko NR200. There are not exact sold comps on eBay for this, but there are some listed. I can find one listed. I'll throw up on the screen. I think it's listed for like about $200. I paid $20 from this on the side of the road from some guy. It was basically kind of like a yard sale, but not really. It's really kind of strange. But anyway, picked this up for $20 on the side of the road. Yeah, so I'm gonna sell it probably locally for 100 bucks. I listed it this morning on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know that I want to ship this. It's pretty heavy. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to break it or anything, but I do think I should get about $50 to $100. I did put it up for 100 bucks. If someone gives me that, I'll be very happy to turn $100. To turn $20 into $100. Okay, the other thing that I did was I put up this ad that says, looking for Nintendo 3DSs, please let me know what you have for sale. And I got a bite. Somebody offered me this Nintendo 3DS XL. It's a blue. It came with a non-authentic charger, which is fine. They had a whole bunch of games. I think he wanted like $230, $250, and I'm like, listen, I can't pay that. A little back and forth. We negotiated. I got this for $225, and then he had a whole bunch of games. I only wanted the one game, Animal Crossing. I asked if I could have it for $5, so $130 for everything. So this is probably a $30 game, so that'll basically offset the $30 that I overpaid for this, in my opinion. And yeah, so I'm gonna sell this for basically 210 bucks. It might sell for about, best offer of 280 to 200. I'm okay with that. And then, you know, this should sell for about $30. So this little add-on for $5 pretty much made up the difference of what I wanted to pay for the 3DS. So that worked out really good for me, and I think it worked out really good for him because it was something he didn't even know that he wanted to sell until he see my ad. So very happy with that. All right, nothing fancy this week, but that's how I've been picking up inventory. And you know, it's a little bit slow, but sometimes when you can cherry pick the right items, you can make a couple $100 in a week just doing that. You know, I'm not going to thrift stores. I can't go to garage sales on a regular basis. You know, they're just not available in my area right now. So Facebook Marketplace is where it's at. I have been finding weekly a few things to flip like this. So looking daily, you know, being consistent, that's the best thing you can do. You can search keywords like Nintendo if you're looking for video games, or, you know, whatever, Nikes if you're looking for shoes. There's lots of stuff you can flip and find from Facebook Marketplace. So, you know, keep that in mind, guys. But until next time, take care, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.